Chapter 20, The Thought-Filled Curriculum. Putting these ideas into practice. Presented by Jen Cuneo. How can we as educators train our students to think critically and independently? In this presentation, I will be identifying the 5 themes of a thought-filled curriculum and then demonstrating how they could be put into practice in the classroom. Theme 1, Teaching Students to Think. Critical thinking skills are imperative for our students today, yet we often fail to develop the mindsets that cultivate these higher level cognitive processes. How can we change this in our classrooms? One method for developing your students' critical thinking skills could be by incorporating a growth mindset curriculum and integrating this throughout your daily lessons. This is something that my school has done over the past few years with great success. Growth mindset practices include an understanding of how your brain continuously makes and strengthens connections. The more practice, the stronger the connections become. By using this mindset, students are able to articulate and gauge their level of understanding and take ownership of their next steps. Theme 2, Thinking to Learn. In teaching content, we need to employ processes that allow for students to deduce and conclude based on their experiences and findings. Inquiry-based learning provides the foundation for this theme. In these examples, I engage students with the conjecture that they then work to prove or disprove. Throughout this lesson, the students engaged in asking questions, exploring answers, and finally developing evidence-based conclusions. Their thinking, in essence, led to their learning. Theme 3, Thinking Together. Learning is a collaborative process. We learn from our surroundings, our experiences, and from the experiences of others. A classroom that cultivates this theme of thinking together may use productive talk moves to foster meaningful and rich conversation between students as they learn and develop ideas collaboratively. Productive talk moves teach students the steps to productive and meaningful conversation. Listening actively, being responsive, revoicing the ideas of others, providing reasoning, and asking for clarification are all aspects and steps within this program. Once the productive talk moves are introduced, they can be practiced within any content areas. My finding is that productive talk cultivates a more collaborative and cooperative classroom environment that is engaging and meaningful to the students. Theme 4, Thinking about our own thinking. Metacognitive skills require the ability for students to analyze their thinking and learning. Self-reflection and error analysis provide students with the opportunity to practice and develop metacognitive skills. Using number talks and self-reflective error analysis in math are 2 methods that I have used to develop my students' metacognitive skills. Teaching them to recognize and analyze their mistakes has been extremely effective in preventing repetition of these errors. It also gives them the tools that they can use to self-reflect. Theme 5, Thinking Big. This final theme focuses upon developing interdependent learning communities which demonstrate an awareness of the larger world around them as they contribute to the common good. Introducing authentic real-world STEM problems and teaching students to use STEM practices and behaviors such as collaboration, multi-solution-based problem solving, and technology improvement and innovation is one approach that encompasses this theme of thinking big. Through these STEM design challenges, students work together to find a solution to a problem that impacted society. They engaged in inquiry, explored technology-based solutions, and examined and understood content, all focused on the greater good. I hope that this presentation has shown how by keeping these 5 themes in the forefront of our mind as we teach will only enhance our students' ability to engage in deeper, more complex thinking and enhance their own learning.
Created using Powtoon.